Chapter 5 We Can Invent Part 2.
So, activity 7, work with a partner to invent a new story using the pattern. What character will you create? What problem will you write about? What will the character try to solve the problem at first? How will the character succeed? Now, for this, we can take the any of the story, we can discuss upon the character and we can write. But this we will be doing in an interactive session because you can pick. I will be taking an example from you people which stories you have picked up, and then we will discuss upon the character and the cause of the problem, how the character tries to solve the problem, and finally what changes that took place with the character and the problems get solved. So you people need to be ready with the story that you would like to have to discuss further on these three areas in the interactive session. Activity 8. When people invent something, they want everyone to know about the idea belong to them, especially if it is completely new idea. Inventors let everyone know by registering a patent. Anybody can patent almost anything as long as the idea is their original idea that no one has already registered. Okay, look at some of these patent observed inventions from. Okay, now the people who invent the thing, they want their idea to be their own and no one should take away their idea or no one should steal their idea. So to let that idea to be their own, they get their idea a patent. Patency right means that we have taken the rights that this idea, this particular thing belongs to us, and people do this especially when the idea is very new in itself and it's very rare and unique in itself. So there is one activity that is given in this picture. Choose one of the inventions, study the drawing carefully to see how it works, write a description to share with your classmate in your description. Tell what the invention does, how it works, and what problem it solves. So over there in this picture, I can see a man is having a pet as a reptile, and this reptile seems to be a snake. Okay, so the snake walker. The over here when we take a cat or a dog or any other pet that we have, especially if I'll take an example of a cat or a dog, if we take them out for a walk, then we put a belt or collar on their neck. But if I have a pet as a reptile, then I cannot put the collar of a cat or a dog in on his neck. So over there, the snake walker has invented an unique style of a belt, a collar for a reptile, which helps the particular serpentine to take his reptile on a walk. And in the next picture, a dog umbrella. Over here I can see he is a privileged dog who got this privilege to be not wet in the monsoon because he is having a special type of umbrella. So this is what I can see and observe about the this picture. And the problem that both this picture solves is the dog is not wet and he is able to go even in the monsoons, and the snake reptile to whom the light and the sunlight is very precious uh, for their survival, they are able to go like this using this particular collar and have that sunshine and have that fresh air and warmth of the sunlight. So this is a problem that has been solved by both these inventions and being safe at the same time, especially with this reptile collar. So moving ahead to activity 9, they want you people draw your own invention, write a description of what it does so you can file your patent. So think of the invention that you can have of your own and the one which you can register as a patent and have a patency right. So they have given you the space and you can draw it over here in the next box which is given over here. You can write the description of your invention. Moving ahead to activity 10, the paper, the video game. Something original for a change. My very own game. I am sure there must be plenty of people, plenty of other people that have made something similar to this. But until they came and pulled me up on this, I am proud and a sole creator of the paper video game. So over here, someone has created a paper video game, and he thinks that he is a sole creator of it. So this was something that I have created sometimes in 5th or 6th standard, when handheld video games were a craze in India. I wasn't able to get my hand on one, so well I created one with whatever resource I had plenty at the time, and the resources which were plenty at that point in time were mainly paper and pencils. First, how to create one you need. Um, so they have given over here the things that would be required to create a paper video game. That is a pencil or a piece of a paper, pencil and eraser, a fertile imagination that means a very good imagination, another tiny piece of folded paper, aluminum foil tightly curled into a small ball with a flat bottom. And over here they have given you the steps, so you people need to connect all these things. And these people have given step 1, step 2 and step 3. Follow these steps and share how to make them with another people outside your class. So with this you can create your own paper video game, and you can share it to me in the interactive session. So they follow these steps and create a paper game, paper video game. And children, over here we end the chapter 5, we can invent. This entire chapter is based on the topic of invention, and they are telling us what is an invention, what is a discovery, what is a patent means. They are instigating and motivating us to create your own invention, and why do you think that it should get patent? Okay, so if you face any problem in understanding and difficulty in knowing anything, we can deal, and you people can always ask me a question in an interactive session. There are few activities in this chapter which can only be done in the interactive session when we see each other or meet each other. So see you in the interactive session further to discuss the chapter unit 5, we can invent. Thank you.